Hi guys. Okay, so we're going to continue talking about comparative and superlative adjectives tonight. The first thing I want you to look at in your journal is this adding ER. Okay, we talked about this today and last night in your homework, but adding ER means that is the adjective with more. So it's more bright, brighter, more more hot, hotter, more cold, colder, more small, smaller. So, and remember, we always have ER to compare how many things? Two things. So comparative adjectives add ER to compare two things, okay, with an adjective. So for example, the boy, you're looking at this page in your journal right now. The boy on the skateboard is more fast than the boy running. So we're comparing two things. The boy on the skateboard and the boy who's running. Okay, so more fast would be the boy on the skateboard is faster. Okay, easy peasy, we've already done that. Other one, EST. Remember, these are superlative adjectives. They are super, the most great, the best, right? So we have adding EST means the most, okay? And we can only use EST when we have three or more things, okay? It's either out of all the things or out of this group of things that's at least three things, okay? So look, I've got three boys here. The boy on the bike can go the most fast. So he can go the most fast out of all three boys. So he can go the fastest. Remember, we always see the in front of an EST ending adjective, okay? Those are just review. So there are some times when things don't follow the rules. Can you relate? Do you have a sibling who doesn't always follow the rules, right? Or a friend who doesn't always follow the rules? So we have some comparative adjectives that don't always follow the rules. They have to be special, okay? They have to have special rules. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So you need a colored something, colored marker, colored pen, colored pencil, whatever. So you need something that's a color so that you can write on top of this with me, okay? So our first rule, if the word has one syllable, remember our syllables are how many? Remember our syllable hand, right? So for example, big, one syllable. What else? Sad, one syllable, okay? I'm trying to think of one syllable adjective words. It's hard off the top of your head. So if they have one syllable and they end with one consonant, so meaning that on the end there's only one consonant. If I look at sad, it's a vowel then a consonant. Only one consonant at the end, not, an E at the end, like a consonant E. No, none of that. Just one consonant at the end. Then I double that final consonant before I add ER or EST. Okay? So, for example, we look at sad. Sad, is it one syllable? Sad. Yeah, it is. Does it end in one consonant? It sure does. There's a vowel, then there's a consonant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two D's on that word. And what that does is, so if I just put these together like this, that would say Seder because of the magic E. So remember, magic E can't hop over two consonants, can he? That's why we add the second consonant, and so that we don't have it doesn't make the vowel long. We want the vowel to stay short, okay? Because we know in a CVC word, consonant, vowel, consonant, it's going to be a short vowel, okay? So we have sad becomes sadder, okay? Sad also can become saddest. And you notice, so I want you to circle with your whatever color you have, the double D. Circle the double D in the middle, okay? So we double that final consonant. If it's one syllable, one consonant, okay? Another example, we're going to write somewhere to the side. So pick either side of your paper. But we're going to say big, okay? And big, I can double. So is it one syllable? Big, one syllable. Does it end in one consonant? One consonant. So what am I going to do? I'm going to double that final consonant. It's going to become bigger, two G's, or biggest. We've got golden girl and gentle ginger, right? They go together. They're friends, BFFs, right? So we have bigger and biggest. All right, let's come down here. So this was our first rule. Do number one. This is our second rule. If the word ends with the letter E, this is just like plural, right? When we add es to a word, if it already ends in e, we just drop the e before we add the est or the er. So I'm going to write this. Don't write this, okay? It's not late and then er. That would be later, right? Because a double e makes an e sound. But we don't want that. We want it to be the opposite of this. We don't want it to be a short vowel. We want it to stay long, okay? So because of that, we drop that e and it becomes later, okay? So you can see where late used to be, and then we add er. It's just like whenever we did the es, verbs. So if it was, not verbs, plural nouns. So if we had, what was an example? Oh, I can't think of an example where it ended in that. Fire. No. You know what I'm talking about. We talked about several of them where, yeah, I would add es, but that would make an e sound, so we don't do that. Sorry, guys, my brain is not working properly. So again, in late, and if we're adding est, we still drop that e, and then we add the est. Okay? Another example would be cute. Okay? So let's do it on the side this time. Let's do cute. So cute ends in an e, doesn't it? Is it an adjective? Yeah. Does it end in an e? Yeah. So whenever I go to write cuter, I'm going to not write the e, and then I'm going to write the e for the er. Cuter. I'm not going to double that consonant because that would be cutter, right? And I don't want cutter. I want cuter. So we want this vowel to stay long, all right? And then if I were to do est with cute, I would write cute, but drop the e, and then add my est. Okay? If the word, sorry guys, my little squeaky voice. If the word is 2 syllables and it ends with a y, then you change the y to an I before you add er, est. So this is just like plurals, right? So remember, he gets really scared and lonely when he's on the end and he doesn't want to fall off the cliff. So he can't be at the end of the word. That's why we put the y there. Same thing with the e. We don't want it to be a magic e at the end because that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to make the vowel long, okay? So for example, in busier, I'm going to drop the y. I don't know why I just went to yellow, but I'll go with it. And I'm going to make it I instead. So you can see where it was busy, and then they dropped the y and added I and then er. Here we go, busy plus s. So I'm going to drop the y and make it an I and add est to make busiest. Okay. And remember, this has to be 2 syllables. Okay. All right, let's do a couple examples of those guys. So let's do this one. Let's say that we have the word fuzzy. Fuzzy is an adjective, right? Why can't I do anything? Well, that was fun. Sorry, guys. Okay, but basically, if I had the word fuzzy, it's 2 syllables, fuzz-y, right? Fuzzy. Not sure where that syllable splits exactly, but it's fuzzy. But in that word, there's 2 syllables and it ends in a y. So I'm going to drop the y to write fuzzier, and it would be fuzz, F-U-Z-Z, I instead of the y, and then er or est. Okay? That was super weird. Not sure why that just completely quit on me. That was very not nice of my app on my computer. So anyway, head over to Seesaw, and we're going to talk about some examples. Have a good night.